Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined for analysis by Sue Smith. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's the Columbus Crew, and they take on Millwall.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, they look like they're set up in a 3-5-2, which looks quite defensive from the off. It'll be interesting, though, to see how the midfielders line up. If it's a flat 3 or 1 or 2 holding, however it is, it's going to be compact in there.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it looks to be a 3-5-2, very compact in midfield, which should help provide some protection for the 3 centre-backs, while still offering plenty of service to the front men.
Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Can they forge ahead? Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. Trying to deliver it accurately. Subimendi. Victor Gyökeres. Couldn't keep it. Pressure applied. Victor Gyökeres. Griezmann. Can he do it to take the lead? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Here's Larsson. Pedro Neto. Benassa. Here's Carvajal. Aubameyang. Interception to snuff out the danger. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Trossard. Oh, it's on! And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back onside. He's just stood there, no idea what's going on around him.
Trossard. And Aubameyang now. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's well-timed pass here. And a goal here. No surprise that the first of the night should come from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Well, have a look at this. They link up so well, don't they? The 1-2 just confuses the defenders. And then it's a tidy finish. Low, plenty of power. And the keeper's got no chance. It's a quality goal.
De Jong. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Can they forge ahead? Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. Trossard. And Aubameyang now. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's well-timed. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Griezmann. Will he play it in? Excellent defending. Larson with it. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, they could break at pace. Can they take advantage? Shaping to shoot. And a fantastic diving save. And time for the change now. He's driven in the corner. Well, not the best clearance. Can he put it in? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Again, and he's just so composed in front of goal. Decides to just caress it past the goalkeeper, who can do little about it.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Frankie de Jong. 30 minutes left for play. Very quick thinking there. Ibrahima Konate. Not smooth in possession. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Marquinhos. Griezmann. Into that deeper position. Up here. Oh, they were in a decent position too. De Jong. Griezmann! And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Here's Larson. Neto. Here's Carvajal. Georgi Sudakov. Nice looking move this. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, you can tell the crowd sense something here. It's getting late, but they're really pushing the team on now.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Frankie de Jong. And forward they go, chasing the game. This could square the game. And it's still on. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Well, it's not the start they'd have hoped for. It's all about how they respond now. Lots of work on the...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are... And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Empoli up against Watford.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Tony. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. To jump in front. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, the strike is a good one, but I think he should have saved that. That's poor goalkeeping.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Matteo Guendouzi. Johan Bakayoko. Now with Guendouzi. Aina. Moving the ball really well here.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Decent idea. This could level it. Well, good idea. And they need to get tighter here. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Delivered into the box. Well, he'll be a bit deflated following that effort, but he was being tightly marked. Aina. Matteo Guendouzi. Marmoush. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? The level matters! And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Pedro. Ivan Toney. Moving the ball well here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Adam Wharton. Beautifully weighted ball. Getting in the way there. And a time for calm on the ball. Now counter-attacking possibilities.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling.
Opportunity. And Watford doing well to regain possession. And in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Can they forge ahead? Well, that's a fine-looking pass. They're all doing their bit to keep them out. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Pedro Gonçalves. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Johan Bakayoko. Aina. Interesting pass to take the lead. Must finish. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, that's poor defending. Whichever way you look at it, they should have stopped that.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. David Raum. And good anticipation.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Wharton. And into the last 30 minutes now. And space here on the flank. Opportunity. And wonderful defending there. Impressive build-up. Matteo Guendouzi. Delightful passing. It's a neat move. Can they add to their lead? And an astute piece of defending. João Pedro. Guendouzi. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Porto. Eyeing an opening. And it's with Hall. Well, the threat could be there. Can he finish them off? And that is defending of the highest order. Oh, moving it nicely. Hall. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Bar.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Well, that's...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have... One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's FC Seoul, and they take on Wrexham.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And got rid of it.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
Konrad Laimer. And Camille Grabara has it now. Piero Incapié. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Who can he pick out? Will it happen for them? He has teammates around him. Oh, lovely ball. And running in behind. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Moussa Diaby. It's with Porro. And clears his lines. Konrad Laimer. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy.
They're just playing with them at the moment.
Kubo. Piero Incapié. Takafusa Kubo. Konrad Laimer. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Into the box it goes. And keeping it out. Short corner taken. Deep delivery. And a goal to really bolster things for them. Two in front.
Let's take another look, because it's a well-worked short corner that just changes the angle of the cross. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
The chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Enzo Fernandez. Must be a goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. So they get the second half going here. Moussa Diaby. Garcia with it. And passing it well. Decent position. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Good conditions for the counter. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Pies. Well, he's certainly not alone. Might work out. Oh, what a save! Finally, activity for the goalkeeper.
He's not had much to do, but he's stayed focused.
Enzo Fernandez. Takafusa Kubo. Can they set up a chance? And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Garcia. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Moussa Diaby. Might be a chance to break. Let's see about the cross. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Trying to tee it up. Dybala! In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Diaby. Long way out this. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Takafusa Kubo. It's with Dybala. Could be threatening. Slight miscue in the final third. Reinders. Very good interception. Pies. Counter-attacking possibilities. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Good-looking move. Oh, they were in a decent position too. And the final whistle is sounded. It is a victory on match day 1 for the home side. You can't really argue with that.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart. So, underway.
Match day is finally here with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale and the anticipation has never been higher. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Inter Miami and they face Sporting Gijón.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Sandro Tonali. That's a wonderful pick-out. Really good pass. Savic. Oh, I don't believe it. That's a sensational save. Short corner it is. Savic. This is Hakimi. Lamine Yamal. This is lovely football, moving defenders around.
Yeah, it's great to watch, isn't it?
Hakimi. Milinkovic-Savic. Now Tonali. Getting closer. To put them ahead. Well, they got so far, but no end result. Boubacar Kamara. Karim Benzema. Johan Mojica. Kamara. Bound to go a long way with this. Taking it upon himself to drive forward further. Boubacar Kamara. This is a lovely spell of possession. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Hakimi. Sandro Tonali. Milinkovic-Savic. Beaten easily here. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
And played back to Nick Pope. That's a good ball. Kuhlman. Sent into the middle. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Karim Benzema. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. The first half kick. Well, the second half underway, and let's be honest, things can only improve. Jurriën Timber. On to Benzema. Setting up the chance. Achraf Hakimi. Now Tonali. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, could be here. Making decent progress here. Chance to do the hit. Oh, he really should be putting that one into the net.
They should be 1-0 up here. He'll be disappointed he couldn't finish that, but it can't affect him for the rest of the game.
Castello Luqueba. Boubacar Kamara. Yohan Mojica. A one-man shield holds off the challenge.
He's always so calm, isn't he? Just buying time.
He takes it on. Well, that looked goal-bound at first, but it's ended up in the crowd. Lamine Yamal. Tonali. Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment. That set up the chance. Really nice tempo to this move. And they might be in. And it's straight at the keeper.
Well, late in the game, you get a chance like that, you've got to take it. He'll know he's let his side down there.
Timber. Just 5 minutes to go and the score sheet's still blank. In a handy position now for a late winner. Kamara. And that will do it. The final whistle sounds, and it means that the spoils are shared to get things underway.
Yeah, two teams that were really evenly matched. They cancelled each other out at times, but the focus now will be on the next game and picking up the 3 points.
The whistle goes, the first half begins.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Stoke City Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. Your expectations?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
And here's how Stoke City will line up. Gregor Kobel stands between the posts. Gianluca Mancini plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. The ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Theo Hernandez. And room now out on the flank. And teammates to play it to. Very quick thinking there. Yunus Musa. Openda. A good vision there. Getting in there to intercept.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Federico Valverde. And a lot to like about this attack. Distributing it well. To level the match. Oh, what a save! He's driven in the corner. Well, he almost headed it in. Dani Olmo. Nicely timed tackle. James Maddison. Musa. Here's Valverde. Nicely played. And tossing through. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, let's take a look again at the goal. It's a lovely ball in behind from Valverde. Perfectly timed. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blast it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Good tackle. James Maddison. Dangerous ball. Could be a chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Liam Delap. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here at the Stoke City Stadium. Teams back in position, second half underway. Now to the front post. And what a save! It looked as though that header was going in.
Wow, how did he save that? It was so close to him. That's world-class goalkeeping.
And over it comes. sloppy in possession from Stoke. Musa. Frimpong. Great ball over the top. Llorente. Genuine chance. What an opportunity that was to increase their advantage.
Well, you've got to at least test the goalkeeper from there. That's a real opportunity missed.
I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, what a time to score. It often changes the team talk at half-time when you go in with the lead. We know he's got the ability and focus to do that. The manager will be happy, I'm sure.
Oh, hang on, Sue, they're in! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And then he's through on goal, no hesitation at all. Just puts his foot through it, rifles it past the keeper. It's a cracking finish.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Liam Delap, and finding their flow. Having a shoot. And they stopped them in their tracks. Valverde. Madison. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Feeding it through. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
Now what can they do from here? And the throw in here for Stoke City. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Could catch them on the break. Valverde. Fantastic ball. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, it all starts with that perfect weighted ball over the top, but then the finish couldn't be simpler, really. He's given far too much time and space inside the box, and he doesn't even have to get up in the end. It's poor defending, you have to say.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Delap. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Teammates available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Jeremy Frimpong. Played into the box. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Yeah, the fans do.
Well, what an exciting game we have in store today. The anticipation is... Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got action from the group stage of the Cup on the way for you. It's Sampdoria and they take on Norwich City.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Now, what can they do from here? Nicely sets it up. And they've got to find reverse gear now.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Chance for the lead. Trying to carve out the angle. That's not a bad save at all. Delivered, and the ball sent safely away. Setting up the chance. Intercepted, great reading of the game.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, his major attribute is his pace. It's as simple as that. He's dynamic both with and without the ball. He really does take some stopping.
And they've got it back now. Played into the penalty area. And that was a great chance for the opener.
Yeah, not the finish he was looking for there.
Well, Jeff Shreves is right in the mix down there, and he can tell us more about the injury now.
Physio's up on the touchline, keeping an eye on him, because he went over on his ankle. It looks like he's going to be okay.
Cheers, Jeff. The game keeps going. That's a good ball. Lewandowski, and the attack breaks down. Eze. Barella. On to Davis. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance.
Pulisic.
Vlahovic. Oh, could be a chance here. And it's on here. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game.
Well, there's no doubt